Of course, this applies not just to tech, it's to other sectors, other businesses as well. But what do we know about this kind of renewed commitment?
Yeah, this communique coming from a plenary session of the anti-graft body in China, part of the Communist Party, kind of re-emphasizing their anti-corruption push will continue, and not only against state-owned enterprises and financial institutions, but perhaps with an added emphasis to zoom in on what this communique outlined as the disorderly expansion of capital as well as monopolies. Now, disorderly expansion of capital is the euphemism they've oftentimes been using to describe the expansion into fintech by the likes of Alibaba and Tencent, big tech, and their expanding power based on their data and their reach and their influence over society at a time when President Xi Jinping is, of course, consolidating his power ahead of what will likely be, towards the end of this year, his push to get an unprecedented third consecutive term as paramount leader. So this is something that we saw in 2012 when Xi Jinping came in a much more divided political landscape in China amid fighting factions. He pushed the anti-corruption campaign. It seems as though, and I'm just reading the tea leaves here, that there is a renewed emphasis on anti-corruption at a time when Xi Jinping is really, let's face it, campaigning to the people and campaigning within the party under his common prosperity push to redistribute the wealth. And this is going to, under this communique, if we read it correctly, is going to give kind of a disproportionate negative impact on big tech as they renew this push in a sector that has already obviously been beaten down.
Also a huge impact for that huge rally that we were seeing for Chinese ADRs here.
Yeah, just when you thought tech was breaking out from its slump, Chinese tech I'm talking about, Alibaba has, I take that as the poster child, of course. It's weathered okay a couple of stories this week. Of course, we had that story from Reuters earlier this week that the United States Commerce Department is looking into Ali Cloud and its data of U.S. customers and clients and whether the Chinese Communist Party could access that. Then there was a story yesterday also highlighted by Reuters, which, by the way, the Chinese government denied, that big tech would be put under, scrutiny on any of its large investments would have to be approved by central authorities. So now that there's this one, we'll have to see how that rally in the ADRs overnight, the largest rally in the beginning part of the session so far year to date, whether that fizzles a bit in Hong Kong session with Alibaba and the like.